Hello, Dr. Joe here of the AskDrJoe.org. So, in front of me here, I have got three vitamin supplements, okay? Three vitamin supplements. This one here is vitamin A. This is vitamin K2, MK7. This is vitamin B3, also called niacin. One of these vitamins that is popularly prescribed for prevention of heart disease, reduction of cholesterol, is actually doing the exact opposite. It has been linked with causing heart disease and strokes, according to a recent research. So, which one of them is the culprit? That will be revealed shortly. But before then, let's just have a quick browse at the research in question. Yes, I shall be revealing the supplement that is wrecking your heart and your arteries shortly. Before then, we need to look at the study, and this very study was conducted by this gentleman here that you're looking at on the right. His name is Dr. Hazen, and he comes from the Cleveland Clinic. So, Dr. Hazen and his colleagues, they identified a toxic metabolite of this vitamin supplement, and this metabolite is called 4-PY. They also identified another one called 2-PY. In case you don't know what a metabolite is basically a breakdown byproduct of the nutrient that the vitamin supplies. So they identified 4-PY, and the 4-PY, what does it do? Well, it causes vascular inflammation leading to plaque formation. You got to remember, by the way, that the number one killer in the West is heart disease, and it all begins with inflammation in the arteries. And over time, with the inflammation ongoing, plaque is formed, and that is how heart disease comes about, and it still remains the number one killer. And how did they go about the research? Well, they obtained fasting plasma from 1,162 people with stable cardiac health. Now, fasting plasma simply refers to blood being drawn from these individuals before they had their breakfast for the day. And what exactly did they find from this very research study? So, the main finding from the study is that 4-PY was strongly associated with development of heart attack, stroke, and other unhealthy cardiac events. So high levels, if you had high levels of 4-PY in your blood, there was a very strong association with development of heart attack, stroke, and unhealthy cardiac events. What we also call MACE, which is major adverse cardiovascular events, MACE. Okay, so 4-PY was associated with incident major adverse cardiovascular events, MACE. And the other thing about the study, though, is that it's provided us with a new tool, because what they're saying is that high levels of the 4-PY in the blood could now be used to predict future cardiac disease. So this is very, very, very interesting, because it's a very nice development, as we now have a new tool that we can use to peer into the future as far as cardiac disease is concerned. So, what vitamin is producing this 4-PY that fuels inflammation in our arteries? Is it vitamin A, or is it vitamin K2, MK7, or is it vitamin B3, niacin? Well, the answer is vitamin B3, niacin. Niacin is the vitamin that is now being shown to produce the metabolites 2-PY as well as 4-PY that causes vascular inflammation leading to plaque formation. Yes, so niacin, it is. Now let me point you in the direction of the study. And this is a study. It was published in Nature Journal in February 2024 with the title, "A terminal metabolite of niacin promotes vascular inflammation and contributes to cardiovascular disease risk." So this is the study. I shall leave links below for those of you who might be interested in reading the entire study.
Okay, folks, let's rewind because I do not want the essence of this video presentation to be lost in translation. Now, is this research suggesting that we do not need vitamin B3 at all? No, that is not what the research is suggesting. Nor is this presentation suggesting that. Of course, we do need vitamin B3. We do need niacin. Our cells need it to convert the food that we eat into energy for us, amongst other functions of vitamin B3. So we need it. But if you noticed in the presentation, it is high levels of 4-PY that causes the vascular inflammation that leads to plaques and then, of course, potential strokes and heart attacks. So where are we going to get the excess 4-PY from? It's not going to come from a diet. It's coming from supplementation. There are folks who are using 500 milligrams of this niacin daily. There are folks using 1 gram of this niacin daily. There are folks using 1.5 grams of this niacin daily. There are folks using 2 grams of this niacin daily. That's a lot of niacin. That's a lot of vitamin B3 that your body doesn't need. And of course, all of that excess is going to be converted to 4-PY. And then you end up with high levels of 4-PY. And then, of course, that leads to vascular inflammation. So, the point of the matter is that we're getting enough vitamin B3 from our diet. In fact, I think I will do another video where I will outline the dietary sources of vitamin B3, such that if you notice that you're consuming those foods, then you will realize that you don't need any of these, niacin supplementation, at least not in those heavy amounts anyway. So I just wanted to make sure that this point is made clear, that I'm not trying to suggest that you don't need niacin in your life. No, I'm not saying that at all. Neither is the research saying that. We need it, but we're getting enough from our diet. And by the way, the people using very high amounts of niacin, some of them have it prescribed for them by their doctors. Now, there is a systematic review that actually says that the evidence for using niacin supplementation for prevention of heart disease or reduction of cholesterol, it doesn't stack up at all. Maybe I'll do a video on that, sharing that very piece of research with you guys. So, if you're using those heavy amounts of niacin, you are probably doing your body more harm than good, okay? Anyway, I hope that you got some value from this very video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Please like the video, and also please share this video with your friends, with your family, with your colleagues. If you've got any questions, any comments regarding the content of this video presentation, go ahead, leave your comments or questions down below. I think that's it for this video presentation. Until next time, well, this is Dr. Joe signing out.